Hello and welcome to Thalric Plays Darkest Dungeon. The following episode was recorded during one of my live streams on Twitch, so without further ado, let's jump into the episode. So what can we go for? Immunity mask, meh, but it would give us deeds. Don't need the sacred scrolls. Oh, I would like a bullseye bandana. But we only have one arbalist. I'm always thinking about what to give her though, and that would be a good choice. Oh. Cleansing crystal could be okay as well. It's a long mission. Don't think so though. Yeah, I'm leaning towards this one right now, even though it's gather holy relics, which is not good for loot. Oh, can't do that one, unfortunately. It's a sun. Would have been nice to get another sun cloak. Or do I want to do another apprentice level dungeon just so that we can get the cove up to rank 2, so that I'll get more stuff here? But it's probably not in my best interest, considering what else we have available here. I could go into the cove just for the deeds. Don't really... Well, the immunity mask is actually pretty good for him. But I'm not sure I'm going to use it a whole bunch. So this could be better. But we do need the deeds. I'm not sure if it's worth it. Probably. But this is a good mission. We're going to go into the cove. Do we? Are we? I want to go into the cove, but in an apprentice level, because we have a lot of apprentice level cove stuff here. So we're going to do the Holy Relic one. We're going to go into the ruins. And that means I can bring Danvers. I can go with... Where is she at? With Roussel? Exactly, so that I can get rid of his disease. Let's go with Marisco as well, and then we'll use Dismas. So these four. That he is still stressed is not that good, but it could be worse. I just need to get a way to figure out a way to just level these up a little bit. But this is tempting. It's too tempting to me right now. But the issue that I'm having is, I do have these two abominations, but I am leveling their tanks away. Because they can't go with people that are religious, so I can't use Lekhektop, I can't use Tailipede here. So these I can't use. I can only use her, Pace. So that's a bummer. But I'll figure it out. I'll make it work eventually. Yeah, and in rank 3, he's gonna be rank 4 at the end of this. She is already rank 5. It's a bit difficult to fit them in because of the way the cove is working right now. But it's okay. Let's check them out real quick. He's all good. Oh, these aren't though. Yeah, some of them at least just hit rank 3. Which also means these upgrades... Well, now we can... Yeah, he can actually go for that. Do I want to reduce the cost a bit? I think it might be okay, since we usually get an okay amount of crests. Anyways, so it's worth it here. And we don't have enough deeds to go for the rest right now anyways. Yeah, sure. Upgrade all of these. And she needs to switch some stuff. I know she was built around movement, but we need to change that now. So we get these in, and then we have him. Yeah, sure. All of this works still. Won't get worse. Okay, nice. Let's embark and go for trinkets. Do any of them have issues in the... where we're going, by the way? Does not look like it. Okay, as always... Whoop, we need to still sort by class restriction. There we go. Junior's head. And in this case, I think we go with the Book of Sanity, since he's already starting with about 38 stress, and we don't have stress relief. What does she go with, though? I think on this mass I'm going all out. Again, we're going with an Ancestor's Candle and a Sun Ring. Just completely damage-oriented. And she will go with a Sun Cloak and maybe a Feather Crystal. Just increase her speed and dodge, make her really hard to hit. No damage buffs in this case, but I'm okay with that. And for him, we'll use the Heavy Boots and Dismiss his head. It's going to reduce his hit points a bit, but he's got a good base hit points chance, and the extra damage is nice. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. By the way, this is where a stun stone might not be the worst idea ever, or at least an amulet, just because it would increase his stun chance. Because his base stun is not that good. But I think where we're going, we should be okay. I hope. So, we're gonna gather 3 holy relics. Let's provision. And in this one, we won't get too much loot, I'd imagine, unfortunately. Just because the inventory is gonna fill up with the holy relics. Which is a bummer. But we'll be okay. But the money is slowly but surely dropping and going away. And I don't like that. It's gonna... We were looking so good, and it's getting less and less and less. Oh god. That dungeon layout I do not like. So we're gonna go this way first. There's basically no options. This is the only option I have. Let's see, not the damage I was hoping for. I was hoping for a quick kill, although that still works. 9 to 18 is a good chance. Let's see if Dismas can finish this. If he hits, he will. Okay, thank you. Good. And let's see. We got 6 crests. I'm hoping for a repeat of that deed dungeon that we had, where we got 30 deeds without a quest reward. But I don't think I will ever see that again, at least in the near future. That was a really rare occurrence.
Even the cold
I think I've never seen that many deeds in one dungeon. That was amazing. Okay, 73, we need to bring the light up. And we need to kill you, buddy. Thank you. With a crit, that's nice. Let's see if we can pull him forward. That way he would have to bayonet jab. And then we can just try and take down one of these two. Let's set up the riposte with him there. And I like this group, actually, both of them together, because it's a double riposte setup that I've come to really appreciate. But I also kind of want to stun him and see if we can also knock him back, because that's going to move the marksman forward again and make him fairly useless in the process. Okay, 4 to 10 is not enough. Wow. The protections here is not that... Oh yeah, and we also don't have any damage stuff on her. That also influences that quite a bit, I feel. So let's hit him instead. Oh, he's gonna kill himself. Thank you.
Give them no quarter.
Sure, let's duelist advance again. And do I want to heal? I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, let's just kill the one in the back with the abyssal artillery.
Destroy them.
And then I'm gonna just set up the double riposte. Might be a bit overkill right now, but if it works, it works. Now I need to heal though. I've got an incentive. Assuming he lives long enough, which he does not. I mean, I could have stalled this out, but well. It's okay. We should be good for the most part, I think. I could have left this until we get back to it on the way back, but it's okay. We're actually making some okay progress here down this way already. And now, obviously, there won't be anything here in terms of quest location. Okay, it actually is one all the way back there. So the game is a bit mean. It would have been meaner if there wouldn't have been a single one, so that I basically would have done this for nothing. Well, it's never for nothing in this game, of course, but you know what I mean. And why did I buy anti-venom? Was I under the assumption again that anti-venom was a good choice here when it really isn't? Because I don't get blighted. There's bleed here. Is there a blight here? I'm confused right now. Is there either? I think there's not much of either here, is there? 2 obstacles already is a bit of a bummer, but yeah, we have 2 more shovels. Potentially can find 1 more, maybe. We'll see. Okay, that's number 1, so 2 more to go. And now there's a whole lot of backtracking, and I think we're just gonna camp at the end of it to free up some inventory space, get rid of some stress, and also I will just let the torchlight run low now. Although that is not that big, it's just 1 light per tile, since we've already discovered the hallways. I was considering going to here and then camping, but I think it should be okay, and we might get some buffs out of this that could help us for the next fights, and at least that way I can feast. Do I dare to feast? I'm actually not sure. You know what? I'm not gonna camp yet. We're gonna wait a bit on that, so I'm gonna bring the torchlight back up again. I'm at least gonna go to this room, and then we'll see. I'm not too sure about the feast right now, just because we still have ways to go, and if I feast, I will not have enough food for 2 hunger tiles, just for 1. And that worries me a bit, so that's 4 or 3 to 7. Let's just go with the 4 blight, or 1 plus 4 blight. And mark the other one. To 9, 6 to 11 is still better. Sure, let's do this. Okay. Doesn't get to bleed, or to blight. But that's okay. Let's see. Ooh, can we actually get this fight done without them taking any actions? Nope. That's a bummer. Sometimes I do question if the game does hear me or not, just because the timing is so perfect from time to time. I know it doesn't, but still, the timing is just weird sometimes. It's funny how that works out. So we keep going. There's nothing here. We get a scout. Okay, it's an empty room there. It's another empty room. Curio. Still don't want to camp though. Let's go 1 more room. And I'm gonna let the torchlight run low and not use it. Don't use any torches. Although we do have enough torches, so why bother? I guess let's keep it up. It's okay. We have more than enough torches left for this, I think. Well, maybe not more than enough, but an okay amount. I was hoping to avoid this, though. 5 to 9 won't be enough. Duelist advance could do the trick. You know what? I think we should just straight up heal him once. 4-0! Hey, there we go. Marisco keeps fighting the good fight. The helpful fight. The one that really does something and contributes to the group in total. Yes. Let's go double riposte here. See if we can get something out of that. Nope, not yet. Spear thrust back there is... Wow, really? They both just avoid avoid them? That's a bummer. I mean, you'll die for that. Let's see. Can he... Now, of course, he's gonna die. No! He survives with 1 hit point. I wanted to heal, but now is the question, do we heal... Now I need to heal myself, I think. Yeah, that's good. That works. Took too much damage there, unfortunately.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates
A dizzying fall. Hey, I got the timing right, finally. With the Wayne June. Yeah, there's still stuff I could dump. Gonna keep going as far as I can get right now, I think, before camping. Just because I want to see if I can afford to feast or not. If we find more food, it should be okay. Otherwise, it might be a bit of an issue. But I would like to lower stress if possible. That way. But we'll have to wait and see if it works out or not. Thank you. Actually did 2 good heals in a row. That's out of the ordinary. Yeah, let's stun him. Better chance. Sure. You guard him. Does it give him a buff? Yeah, it gives him a protection buff. Wow, 70% protection? That's impressive. So I guess I'll just go in with Blight to be on the safe side. Yeah, that really won't do anything in terms of damage, but he can't stun, so let's just go for as much as we can get. Also can stun, so maybe mark him. Both of them at least benefit from that a little bit, and he can go for a stun now and see if we can break that. And we can, good. He still has the really high protection chance, but everything else is basically back to normal now, and we can just take down the conscript. She's gonna keep blighting him, because that alone might be enough to take him down. There's no need to heal and risk a bleed here. We still have enough damage on us. Okay, he's gonna die. Well, not quite. I thought the blight did 5 damage, but it did 4. I misremembered right away. Hooray. Yeah, sure. Bye-bye. And we got some more food, which is good, because now I have enough for 2 hunger tiles. Again, in case I do feast, which is still what I want to do. Not a lot in terms of scouts, and now we do get one, though. I wouldn't mind another secret room, though. Okay, so now I think I'm gonna camp. It's a good spot. We have enough food left for 2 hunger tiles. So all of that is good. Let's prevent this. Let's go with clean guns as well. And can I reduce your stress? I really cannot. Do we have a disease? He has hemophilia, so we do want to make use of her snuff box. Get rid of that. And then I'm gonna pep talk him just to keep his stress low. Or make sure that it doesn't rise up too much anymore. There isn't too much stress in the ruins to begin with, as long as you don't run into the human enemies. But the undead themselves, there's only the goblet guys.
Gold,
and
trinkets and baubles.
They aren't that bad, usually.
Blood.
The nobles. Yeah, let's see if I can get them before they get me. 1, down to 8. Ooh, that's already cutting it somewhat close, I think. 9 to 17. But I'm gonna risk it and... oh, come on. And split it up. Yeah. Now I need to deal 9 and 8 damage, and he can do 9 at max. Oh, we did get the one in the back at least. And he can attack the third row, so we're good, so no stress damage. So it worked out, but it could have gone a bit better. A little bit taking 1 less action than it took, at least. But still nothing to complain about too much here.
Decisive pummeling.
Okay, so I need to remember. I never remember if it's thrown dagger or pick to the face, which gets the bonus for marked. So I need to remember that it's thrown dagger, because pick to the face doesn't help here. So the mark does. It helps for Dismas, I think. Well, not maybe even not even for Dismas, because I think for him it's the pistol shot, and that also can't hit the first rank. So all of that was a bit of a waste. Let's see if we can kill him. No, he's down to 1 hit point. Why wouldn't he be? Let's set up a riposte, kill him in the process, and see if we can get lucky. Nope. Okay. Sure. Can just go straight up for damage now. There's not much else we can do here. It's down to 1, and there we go. There we go.
A trifling victory, but a victory
scout.
nonetheless.
Nah. What do we get? So quest location and... nope. So the last one at least is fairly deep in, which is okay, I think. We're still looking good. There is another obstacle in the way. I did find another shovel though, so we're back down to 2. But that should still be more than enough to make this work. We don't see any more obstacles. Almost. Don't see any more obstacles right now. Okay, she got both of them. That's good. So now we have our room battle. Is it going to be a bad one? Maybe. Spiders are pretty mean if they do their thing. And if I don't kill them right away as well. Okay, good. They have 12 hit points, so the first one was already a waste. But it happens, it happens. Nothing we can do. Okay, so we've got 2 that are gonna attack us. Resisted the blight. Thank you. Oh, riposte. Do we get a kill? No, not quite, but almost. It's still gonna be enough to take these down, I think, before they can do more, assuming he doesn't get to go second, which he does not. And there we go. Holy fountain. I would need holy water for that, but I think it's also good if you don't have holy water. It's just less. Okay. That's good. I can work with that. What do we dump? The herbs, I think. Yeah, sure. Only 2 rooms left. And we're still waiting for the last quest item. But I'm okay if that shows up in the last room. Just means I can dump the food, which now I can't. Because it didn't. So we're gonna... Could you... We're gonna dump the torches.
Match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Since we're almost done anyways, we should be fine. I'm still gonna check out these last 2 rooms and see if we can get something out of that. This fight is good. Or at least decent. Now, why do these guys have protection? Somebody explain that to me. To 12. Not quite enough. Could you just please target the one I want you to target? Is that too much to ask? Okay, good. We did get a good hit there with the abyssal artillery. Otherwise, he would not have died. Let's get rid of that stun right away, with that guard right away. I'm not a big fan of that. And we're just gonna try... Well, I wanted to say we're just gonna try and pull him forward so that he can't use his bayonet jab, but does his quarrel. But he's basically dead now. And now he is literally dead, so we're good. Let's go with the higher damage. Do we need to heal? No. Yes, let's be safe. There might be another fight in the last room or in the hallway, so I should try to stay somewhat safe. Don't like the amount of crits we're getting here right now, though. Okay. I should have blighted him. He still got the high protection. But let's see if maybe point blank shot can do something next turn. Wow. Stack the bleed? Nope, at least not that. Hey, and he goes for the riposte. Oh, good damage there. Wow. Holy crap. That was really good. That's worth it. That's more loot out of this dungeon than I thought we would get. In terms of heirlooms, it's almost uninteresting. Uninteresting, not interesting. It's still okay, because we did get some stuff out of here. Although busts we probably need the least right now. But money-wise, we're making a good dent here. So we've got 3 complete stacks plus 2 sapphires, which are not the worst ever, as you might expect. And 5 citrines, and the citrines are not that good, to be honest. Of course, but it's still better than nothing. Yeah, sure, let's eat all this, and I'm gonna assume that I will not use this key, so we'll dump the onyx. I'm almost done here. It's very unlikely. Hey, Jesus Fights! How are you? Sure. Oh, nice crit. Very nice crit. What else do we get? Let's see if we can pull this one forward. Disarm him a little bit. That seems to work. And then we can stun this one. Just play this down as controlled as possible. I mean, it's the last fight and we're in no danger. But if both of them had critted, maybe, things could have turned bad. But I doubt it. But still, better safe than sorry. So we'll go with the safer approach. Okay, that's one down. See if we can pull him forward again. Okay. I mean, it's a corpse clear, so yes, we're gonna put him in the first row. And that's it.
At least promises success. Tokens of hope.
Okay, 20k in total. Not that many heirlooms, unfortunately, but that's okay. What do we get?
Oh, it's you.
And Jesus Fights, thank you for following. I hope you will enjoy your time here. We get Warrior of Light, that's okay. Replaced fast healer is fine. Light sensitive, I think we're gonna get rid of right away. Armor Tinker is nice. And bulimic is bad, but could be worse, so we'll get rid of that while camping, I think. And this is awesome. Okay. Although, yeah, it's not bad, but it's not as good as it could have. There are others that are better, but I'm still not gonna complain about free stress relief, so nope, we'll not do that. So let's sort by stress, and yeah, all of these are free now. But he can't go into any of them? Oh, we'll only visit the brothel, that's a shame. But Danvers can get in there. So we can't really make that much use out of this. But we might as well put in the little bit of stress that we do have, maybe? Can she? Yeah, okay. We might as well, I guess. So Marisko still needs to go for stress relief, but he will only visit the brothel. Sure, enjoy. And Dismas, I want to get rid of that. Light sensitive. Do I want to spend some money to lock either deadly or quick reflexes in? It's so expensive, but it could be valuable, and I could upgrade this further to reduce the cost a bit more, but we need that for other stuff. It's a difficult question, but I think I'll leave it for now. It's too expensive right now. It's getting more and more expensive to upgrade stuff, and we can't quite afford to keep spending money like that, at least for now. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's what I'm going with here. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Darkest Dungeon. If you want to catch me live during one of my streams on Twitch, feel free to follow the link to my channel and follow me there to get notified when I stream. You can also subscribe to my channel here if you haven't done so already. And then, because this is the end card in case you haven't noticed yet, here are 2 more suggestions as to what else you could watch from me. And that's it. So, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.